of this event, Craig, just mere minutes ago, defending gold medalist Pierre-Luc Gagnon officially dropping out of the final as he has apparently re-aggravated a previous hip injury.
And that's a massive hit to the field. One of the most technically gifted skaters, as you see there, nollie heel, 360.
Craig, you and I were going to talk at great length about Pierre-Luc Gagnon defending his gold medal. That's not going to happen. Somebody else will be hoisting that top spot in 2016. 20 years old, making his X Games debut, and he sits in second place. Again, in today's final, all 12 skaters getting 3 attempts. We count the best score, but Moto has to like where he's at currently as he starts attempt number 2.
But what he's got to do here is pick up that technicality. Bucky Lasek 2 points ahead of him because he was doing so much more difficult tricks so far. Moto with that same run. Ooh. Forgive me. Whoa. Air 540. Air to fakie. Trying to bring her. Ooh. Pardon me. Sorry. Get me all mixed up.
Oh my goodness.
360 judo Narjan.
Moto Shibata. Irvin just comboing things up. Like no one else out there. His dad was very somber, we thought, after run number 1. He actually pulled out the camera for that one, so maybe a little more impressed here than he was attempt number 1. Oh my goodness, we have a new leader. 88.66 for the X Games rookie, Moto Shibata. Hashtag analysis.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're just doing our best.
The heat and humidity out today in Austin, Texas. Here's Jimmy Wilkins, our gold medalist from 2014. He sits in 11th place, already a better run than what we saw on his first attempt.
That alley-oop tail grab there went down on that in his first run, but hanging on here. Little kickflip melon. Into that kickflip indie. Not as technical as we see Bucky Lasek, if you will, but ooh, no grab 540.
But the style on display, Craig, just like Moto and even Clay Cleaner. Whoa.
How do you do that?
What a run, Jimmy Wilkins.
That backside disaster. I don't think that's going to be enough to bump down Shibata, but
that's a podium run.
on the podium, that backside disaster. How do you not snap your board?
A podium run.
Impressive.
Jimmy Wilkins is coming in hot to this competition. You said it, though, at the beginning of the show. Didn't look great in practice. Wasn't sure if there was something up. This is the talent that we've been talking about in Jimmy Wilkins here in his 4th X Games appearance.
Well, he's so talented. He's just got such easy style. That alley-oop we saw, the tail grab, it's just fun to watch.
The Columbus, Ohio native has really made his name on taking OG tricks and putting his style and flair into it, and you see it right there.
And he's been rewarded thus far this year. Can he keep that podium streak going?
So he's trying to replace that 28 from his first run. He'll do that easily. Now we find out how high he will reach up in the standings. How about second place in 86 for Jimmy Wilkins, and he gets in to the silver medal spot. So we see a very clean, a very well done 900, and that's the score that'll get you just off of the podium. Here's Sam Beckett. He's sitting in 11th place, trying to best that 48.
Got the bronze medal last year, so he has been on the podium with countryman Paul-Luc Ronchetti, who skates right after him here. Nice Indy 540. I like that steed. I love that helmet. It just complements the way he's skateboarding right now. Little kickflip nose grab.
Already a much better run than his first attempt. Final 5 seconds.
Whoa! That was very impressive. Sam Beckett needed that little technical aspect right at the end there.
This is a vert contest.
We've seen a couple hammer runs.
This is as fun of a vert contest I've seen here at X Games in quite some time. As we take another look, remember, Sam Beckett earned a bronze medal last year. He got a taste of the X Games podium. He wants back.
Was tail grab 540. Right in the middle of Sam Beckett's run. Now, it's going to be interesting, Brando. Not as technical, maybe as Bucky Lasek, right? Or maybe as Moto Shibata's.
His run 2 score coming in an 89.33 for Sam Beckett. We have a new leader. Wow. There you take a look at our podium. And if you were scoring at home, if you were putting your projections down before the comp started, if you had it in this order, I want to raise your hand, get a hold of us on Twitter. There we see Sam Beckett. Again, as we talked about from the top, earning a bronze medal last year might have been what propelled him to put on a show here today, proving that, hey, I can do it on the world's biggest stage. And it didn't look like anything. I mean, it just said, no nerves, here I am. I've done this before, I've been here before, and it showed in his skating today. Welcome back to X Games Austin 2016, and day 2 is getting kicked off properly here in the Skateboard Vert final. And if you're just joining us, it's been a game of leapfrogging at the top spot. Moto Shibata, who was our current leader after attempt number 2, just got jumped by Sam Beckett. It's third and final run time. Moto Shibata, Craig, sits in silver medal position. If he wants that top spot, he's got a best in 89.33.
This is where X Games legends are made. Third and final run. Can you retain that goal? Now, Moto Shibata had a couple bobbles on his run in his second run, pardon me, that he can clean up. I believe that he can get up there. No! And we had mistaken that. I call that a body varial 540, but he actually has a body varial and then a varial with the board while doing a 540. Incredibly technical trick.
We've been spoiled by Moto Shibata all day. I did not see a fall coming on his third and final run, but there you see Sam Beckett on his second attempt, sitting outside of podium position, just put together such a clean and technically savvy run that had the judges scoring him with that 89.33, giving him the top overall spot. Simply outstanding.
Well, he's got everything you want. He's got style, he's got technicality, and this 360 little rock slide, this is a sticky ramp. This is a 22-foot vert ramp. This isn't your mini ramp in the backyard. You're not doing lip tricks like that very easily.
It's
one of the hardest things to do.
Fourth X Games appearance, best he's done, a bronze from last year. So here's Clay Kreiner, another X Games rookie who skated so well this week in practice, hasn't been able to put a run together here in the final. This is his last attempt.
This is kickflip body varial 540. Got it, stay. Bam! Clay Kreiner's here to play ball, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to be in that podium conversation, Brando.
Well, if he puts this run together, he absolutely will be keeping the amplitude throughout the entire run. Oh, Clay, he wanted it. We wanted it. The people of Austin will say, Clay Kreiner, not the run he was looking for, but he's made a few new fans after today, skating so well. Glad to see him put that trick down, just unable to finish.
So unfortunate. Had a heater of a run. I honestly could watch him do a stale fish that high out all day long. That's a crazy good run to me, but then he's also got crazy good tricks. Kickflip body varial 540. I mean, he fell on that 1, 2 times, and then the nerve
to come back and get it.
Amazing.
Love that, but this is the last attempt here on the run and just doesn't get the board back.
Don't really know what. It looked like he grabbed his board and then was trying to flip it.
And I think this is you and I watching in real time. I love to punch the eyebrow. That's sort of my go-to.
Oh, landed so bad.
So there was still some time left on that run. Sometimes we'll see a guy miss on a trick after the buzzer, and maybe the judges don't score that.
If he's taken
it into consideration, obviously there was still about 2 seconds left, so that was still technically his run. Curious to see how the judges score that. Yeah, an 83.33, so a very respectable score, putting him all the way up into 6th place, but he will not make the podium in his X Games debut, but really impressed to watch nonetheless. So here's Bucky Lasek. After his first run, he was in the top spot. Then he got bumped down to 2. Then he got bumped down to 3. Now he is out of podium position, sitting on the outside, looking in 4th place. He's the most decorated vert rider out here. Can he get back on top?
Well, Bucky Lasek, the air fake into that switch 360, went down on that in his 2nd run. Make no mistake here, and that looked like a rocket air 540. I couldn't really see it there, but Bucky Lasek, like Sam Beckett, has that technicality, that big ball. That's just fun to watch. I love that trick so much. Whoa, look at Nollie Keel 360.
Is he going to get one more in?
But just like Clay Kreiner, right at the buzzer, throwing up a 3-pointer.
That's the run Bucky was looking for. Obviously didn't end it the way he would have wanted. Does that best in 86 on the dot to get him up into podium position.
Tough to say. Tough to say, but
You don't have to because you're not a judge, Craig. I'm just curious because I'm standing next to you and we've been chatting for the last hour, but it's fine if you don't have an answer. Let's take another look at Bucky Lasek making his 23rd X Games appearance.
Well, Bucky Lasek is just so creative, Brad.
Right.
He's been filming for a video part for the past year, and when you're filming for a video part, you're not just doing your same run over and over. You're trying to do some stuff that's new, and Bucky Lasek brings new tricks to the vert ramp every day.
So after a tough 2015 for Bucky Lasek, he was hoping to get back on the podium, and he will not. With an identical score to his first run, an 85.66. So 4th place is where he will stay. Jimmy Wilkins, our vert gold medalist from 2014, drops in next. Years left to drop for their 3rd and final run. One of them, our current leader, Sam Beckett, who stomped out an 89.33 and shocked us all as he skyrocketed up into the top spot, and that's where he currently sits.
And Beckett 24, Shibata 20, Wilkins 22. This could be the youngest podium we've had since ever
in the history of anything.
1995. The average age was 23 and a half. Our head judge now
was the first ever.
Was in 2nd. The first ever. He got that silver medal. Tony Hawkins first. Rube Lippberg in the bronze medal. But, whoa, a little boneless that lip.
What can Beckett do?
And I like how he uses the drop in.
Right, with 10 seconds to play. So not able to close it out, but that's okay. He's in the top spot. There's only one guy who could potentially bump him.
Do nothing. He'll still be in first right now.
And it's his fellow countryman, Paul-Luc Ronquetti, who has the privilege of being the final rider to drop in here today. Paul-Luc Ronquetti, our silver medalist from last year. He's currently in 9th place. Sam Beckett has our top spot with that 89.33. Jimmy Wilkins is sitting in bronze medal position of an 86. If Ronchetti wants to get up onto that podium, he's got to best that 86. He's got to put it all out on the line for his third and final attempt.
You just gotta hold your breath. This is what legends are made of. Burial flip Indy from Ronchetti. Trying to knock fellow countryman Sam Beckett off that #1 spot. Kickflip Indy. Does he have the technicality?
That's the only question. Is he final 5 seconds?
540 Narjar. That's what gave him trouble in the second run. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your X Games Vert gold medalist from Great Britain. The first Great Britain athlete to ever get a gold medal.
Whoa! History in the making, and we're just getting started. Here on day 2 of X Games Austin 2016. Sam Beckett on his second run puts down that 89.33 to take the top spot. It's just Sam's 4th X Games appearance. Got a bronze medal last year and takes over the top spot. There you see Pierre-Luc Gagnon, the defending gold medalist, unable to give it a go because of that hip injury. And the guys are so excited for Sam Beckett.